Right. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Kakadash. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh. And his only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Kavashai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the last one for God's time. And I say Barakadam to the elders and apostles, where I come and I prophet, and I say Shalom. And this is a outside lesson of the M.O.T.B News Updates as of July the 6th, 2025 on this Sunday noon. And as we've been seeing, the latest of the pushing more and more of this M.O.T.B, which is the M.A.R.K of the B.A.S.C, of this new economical system that we're about to enter into. So we're seeing more and more of these nations and these businesses and these companies, these higher businesses and these mid-level businesses and these regular business and these local businesses and all these countries around the world landing towards this central digital bank currency. So we're seeing the CBDC plot, the CBDC trial, the CBDC test, as of course we understand for the financial security, privacy reasons. We're going to see that, you know, because it's going to be momentary delays. That's why they're pushing more and more of the CBDC plot, the CBDC trial, the CBDC test, right along with the Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin and stablecoin cryptocurrency, especially for this past 2.5 months. We definitely seeing them pushing it more and more and more. And that's why we're seeing these local businesses leaning towards more and more of this digital currency. They see how the atmosphere of everything is being digital and contactless of fast payments with this digital transaction. So we're living in modern day digital society, because everything is going to be cashless and everything is going to be digital. That's why we're seeing this digital assets and digital global. They're going to have these cross-border payments with online and offline options that you could choose in order for you to buy or sell and do transactions. So a quicker, faster process. So you won't be getting charged with fees and stuff like that. That's why you've been having these different states in the United States. I believe it's like Idaho or Texas or Iowa, if I'm not mistaken. You know, like a couple of months ago, they mentioned that they signed a bill into law that they can have a Bitcoin stablecoin is going to be part of the digital, the digital dollar and the digital cash, and part of the USDT as well too. Even though you still got the paper dollar and the American still value, but very soon the American paper dollar is going to be cashless, because everything's going to be digital. So we're going to see the digital dollar, the digital money, the digital cash and stuff like that. So that shows you that they're leaning more and more towards this fully implementing of this central digital bank currency. Was this Bitcoin stablecoin, despite the fact early January, mid-January of this year, you had they signed a anti-central digital bank currency bill because of the security, because of privacy concerns, and then they were saying that to the American people that we're going to have this cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, just like Trump had that during his campaign. He was promoting that during his campaign. Now that he's president, they had signed a bill into law. I believe it's called like the Genius Act or something like that. So you can have Bitcoin and stablecoin and cryptocurrency to be part of. You can use it to like pay your taxes, to pay your mortgages and stuff like that. Anything that you can have like alternative money rather than the cash. You can use that to pay like up your mortgage, your tax fees, and etc. So they pushing more and more of this cashless society. Because rubies, gold, and silver, that's going to be the new form of currency. Just like you got these, kiosks, coins that you can convert it to Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. So that shows you more signs that we're about to enter in more and more cashless society, a digital transaction society as it is, and that's what we're seeing. But I just want to add a side note to that. So I'm going to see if I can bring out some news articles for the central digital bank currency. You got some CDBC news. Yep, it says Bank of Canada identifies technical path for central digital bank currency in a new research paper. Right, so they're leaning more and more to this digital currency. It says House Republicans push Virginia's bill and the CBDC ban during this week, crypto week. Right, so as I mentioned once again, they saying that anti-central digital bank currency bill to not have central digital bank currency as part of their currency. So because of the security reasons and privacy concerns, because you've been having a lot of cyber crimes, a lot of hacking and stuff like that. especially people's personal finances. So that's why they promoting Bitcoin, because it's more safer and more reliable as far as like privacy concerns. Your money concerns, it be safe and secure. That's why they push that anti-central digital currency. Right, so I'm gonna read it again. It says, this is from Money Check, published 2 days ago. It says the House Republicans push Genius Bill Act, was passed from the House and Senate. It says the House Republicans push for a digital bill and central digital currency ban during this crypto week. Right, so this crypto week is coming up. Salakia. So I'm gonna see if I can be able to look at some more news. It says the House announces week of July 14th as Crypto Week. Right, Crypto Week. It says this is from FinExtra Research. The Central Digital Currency Block Project sees adoptions in Ghana and Thailand. What's up, bro? Got that news article previously. It says Bank of Canada explores privacy focus and digital dollar with the MIT Open CBS. Open CBC. That was published 2 days ago. Yep, this is from Crypto Rank. It says Central Digital Currency, the CBDC, and global officials at the new era of digital. Yep, this is going to be the new era. The new era of finance. That's why they're pushing these cross-border payments, online and offline payments, more digital assets. Because everything is all digital nowadays. Because very soon it's going to be paperless, and that's what we're seeing. We're going to be living in a more cashless society as we see that progresses on in these modern day times, and that's going to implement the RFID and the CHIP right along with it as well too. That's why they're having this Neuralink nanotechnology, 15-minute cities, this artificial intelligence AI tools that they're going to use. Just like I would say, a couple of months ago, 2.5 months ago, that the Trump administration had this signed this bill into law that they fund like billions of dollars that they can have this AI technology, and then it's a digital currency that you got to use as well too. Make sure everything right. Yep. It says IV Partners. Yep. It says IV Partners, a circle of stablecoin solutions. Yep. It says the payers. It says the payers launch a Web3 payment acceptance report. It says Big Wallet launch a crypto card. Right, so we're gonna have more of these crypto cards, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and then very soon it's gonna be paperless. It's gonna be a cashless society. As I mentioned that once again, all that's gonna lead up to the M.O.T.B, which is the M.A.R.K.B.A.S.C, and this technology device that they want to implant inside your body. While alone at the same time they having this digital dollar, digital wallet, digital ID, digital currency. So all your personal information that's going to be stored in this technology that this micro chip that they want to implant inside your body or for you to buy yourself. So all the businesses and these companies, these corporations, these CEOs, and all these 130 plus countries leaning towards that central digital currency, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, stablecoin. Now they're going to be in competition with one another. But at the end of the day, that this is pushing more and more of a cashless society, because the paper dollar is going to be the thing of the past, And see some more news articles. Yep. So we entering this cryptocurrency week. Yeah, cryptocurrency week. As the House Republicans say that during this cryptocurrency week, they're going to push more of the banning of the central digital currency. So that's going to be in competition with one another. But that's still pushing forth of this cashless society, digital currency, this digital cryptocurrency, this digital Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency. It more and more pushing. That's going to lead up to the M.O.T.B. And that's what we're seeing. And this is a major prophecy is going to come to pass. We feel, It says the impact on artificial intelligence, consumers willing to use CBDC. Right, so as I mentioned again, even though this news article came out like 3 weeks ago, let me see if I'm read up on it a little bit more. If I could be able to. because I'm downloading downloading my outside lessons, and then I'm doing this lesson right now, so it was able to show up. Yep, this is Slovakia. Yep, this is from what's it called? This news website. It's called Nature.com. It was an article from Open Access published June 16, 2025. Even though this was last month, 3 weeks ago, but it's still recent though. It says the impact of artificial intelligence on consumers willing to use central digital currency, evidence from the Chinese banking sector. It says, abstract, the central bank digital currencies of the CBDC has gained significant attention as potential innovations as the global finance landscape. It says the incorporation of the artificial intelligence of the AI. It says in the financial sector has brought transformative changes, particularly in the adoption of the uses of the central digital currency. Therefore, the studies explore the impact of the artificial intelligence of the AI and the consumers' intentions towards the adoption of the central digital currency. It says in Chinese banker sectors, through the digital technology awareness, it says addressing the privacy concerns, right? Because that's been their main privacy concern, especially for the past, especially through this whole year of 2025. We've been seeing, them promoting, Bitcoin's cryptocurrency, stablecoin, more pushing up the M.O.T.B, more pushing up the central digital currency. And then sometimes, they might have a little delay of it because of privacy concerns with the central digital currency. So that's been their main concern, was the privacy sector. That's why you've been seeing a lot of hacks, a lot of cybercrime with this Bitcoin cryptocurrency and all that. So that's going to be their main focus, especially from an economic perspective, from an economical privacy sector concern, But they're gonna most likely get that settled, and they're gonna continue to roll out the central digital currency. That's why we're seeing that's being more implemented. That's being shown forth more towards these countries leaning towards that direction, as I've been mentioning that countless times. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So this artificial intelligence, that's gonna be part of the digital assets and the digital global economy as well too. And this is it says the bank spends on the central digital currency market, foreshadowing the stablecoin war. Right, so we still gonna see economical wars, especially with these nations. And especially they pushing more and more of this Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, stablecoin. They're gonna be in competition with one another. But it's always gonna lead up to the road to the M.O.T.B. Check if I see some.
Today?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. All right, have a good one, bro. All right, have a good one. Yeah, this is Esau through all here. Esau through. What's that? Deuteronomy 13 verse 7. Esau getting it. Esau through all here. But I'll continue on. I'm going to look at some more digital currency news if possible. This is from Myanmar, East Asian country. It says Myanmar junta controls central bank balances. It says this is from the from the Statesman published 17 hours ago. It says the BRICS nations need to build a consistent and balanced innovation by reinforcing global South digital sovereignty. It says Russia, even though this was 10 days ago, this is from the Crypto Politican from MSN, published 10 days ago. It said Russia set dates for a digital ruby launch at the call for a mass. Yup, so I believe that's going to be in 2026. As I read that news article previously, with the M.O.T.B with the M.O.T.B updates on an everyday basis. It says the Genius Acts reopen doors for Meta and stablecoin. Yeah, so we're going to see more signs of that. It says explore the impact of digital currencies. This is from the Business and Finance Times, MSN. That was 13 days ago. Yep, so that shows you that we're seeing more insights. So that just shows you that illustration that we're seeing more insights of these nations, of these nations putting more and more of this digital currency. So I'm getting to that. So those was the latest news of that. So this is the book of Revelations. Yep, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. Yep, Revelation 13 and verse 16. And it calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their FOREHEDS. Right, so this technology device that they want to insert in your body, the RFID and the CHIP, in order for you to buy or sell. So we're seeing more significant increase in signs of that, the pushing of this MARK, of the BASC, of this M.O.T.B. So this is all going to lead up to the road to the M.O.T.B. So in order for you to buy or sell, to be part of society, because we're living in already a cashless society as it is, as we've been mentioning countless of times, even if we sound like a record player saying them over and over and over again. So this is a major prophecy. It's definitely going to come to pass, we feel, as we see in all these countries leaning towards this RFID and the CHIP chip that they want to insert in your body, and more of this cashless society, and more pushing of the full adoption of the RFID and CHIP, of this Neuralink, of this nanotechnology, and this new Microsoft thing that they about to implement as well too. But in order for you to, another alternative option that they want to use with this highly artificial intelligence, which is in development right now, that they want to push. You can use that for you to go to the doctor to see a robot. They have this artificial intelligence that's going to be part of economics as well too. That's going to be part of your everyday life as well too. So it's a balance. So they're pushing more and more of this artificial intelligence from an economical perspective. This AI economics, that's why they're pushing more and more of that. These 15-minute cities are going to be part of that. This artificial intelligence. So that's why they're trying to have these AI robots. Just in case if you go to like a Starbucks, rather than an actual employee of a human being, of an employee, that you can do transactions using your using your card to swipe, Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever. But this time around, hey, you go to an Apple store, you're going to see a robot rather than an actual human being. So they're trying to replace human beings with robots on these with this artificial intelligence. And that's going to be part of the economy as well too. So it's going to be a balance, So you're going to be seeing in many different aspects, especially from a financial standpoint. But definitely, the main thing is definitely they pushing more and more of this cashless society and this artificial intelligence and this technology that they want to implant into your body. So all your personal information is going to be paperless. It's going to be cashless, because all your personal information, your financial information, your medical information, your grocery bills, your cell phone bills, your actual regular bill that you pay, your cell phone bill, your car note, your mortgage note and all that, that's going to be paperless, which we so used to seeing that being paperless any other way. But all this leads up to the road to the M.O.T.B, because all your financial information, your personal information, like your state ID, your driver's license, your social security card, your real ID, that's going to be a thing of the past. they pushing all into one, that they're gonna have this insert in your body in order for you to buy yourself and do transactions. So in order to you to visit the doctor, you're gonna have this technology device. They're gonna look up your medical information, so you can use to AI robot can check on you to diagnose your body, just like I mentioned with that Microsoft thing, which is in development. So you're gonna be 4 times better to diagnose than an actual regular human being as your primary care doctor. So they pushing more and more this AI technology finance, this digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency, because this is gonna be the new norm in order for you to buy yourself to function in today's society. This is, I just want to add an additional side note to that. And this is the book of Revelations, because we're living in the book of Revelations, because everything's being revealed in the book of Revelations. And this is a major prophecy is going to come to pass, be filled. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and it calls the all, both small, the great, rich, or poor, free, or bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their FOREHADS. Right, so this technology that they want to implant insert in your body in order for you to buy yourself. Revelation 13, verse 17, it says that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the charagma, or the name of the BASC, or his name. Right, so that no man might buy or sell unless that you have that MARK of this technology device that they want to implant, insert in your body in order for you to buy or sell. As I mentioned again, they're going to have this digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency, all your personal information, all that's going to be all into one. This technology of this micro C-hip that they want to implant, insert in your body. Nanotechnology, Neuralink, all that's going to be part of that as well too. In order for you to buy or sell to function in today's society. That's why it says that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the charagma or the name of the BASC or the number of his name. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. It says, here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BASC, for it is a number of men. His number is SIX 200 score and SIX. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. So hopefully this outside lesson was edifying of the M.O.T.B News Updates as of July the 6th, 2025 on this Sunday. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Akarkadash. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and the Son begot Son, Ba'Shem, in the name of Mashiach Kabashai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashma Kadash of the tongue. Now I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Wa'akwa. Until next time, I will say Shalom.